Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. I am back to the land of the living, I think. Had a great sleep last night. Anyway, I'm super excited to see you. You're going to kind of laugh. I'm winging it a little bit today. I've got one card planned, but I'm going to change it. So, we are playing with Lots of Occasions. I feel like I'm saying that funny. I'm like Daffy Duck. Lots of Occasions. Hi, Core. Anyway, I got an adorable swap card with this set, and I was like, oh, I haven't even pulled it out yet, but I'm not going to do the swap card I got. I'm just going to create something else. I kind of use the catalog for some inspiration on this, okay? So I am going to start off with this basic kind of light bulb from the set. So not really anything else in there. So we've got like one with a Christmas tree, a sad face, a regular light bulb, thanks a watt. And then the one with the little heart. But this one we are going to just use, I'm going to use the regular one. Okay, so we're going to ink this bad boy up. Oh, I know what I was going to point out. Hey, I'm stamping on my grid paper today. But before I start, because I hate my card popping open while I am stamping, I like to keep it flat. That is called the bone folder. So that's the Stampin' Up, we carry a bone folder just like this. This is my one at my cabin, so it's not my Stampin' Up one. It's an old beat up one that I have. Hi, Robin. Now, I want you to keep track of these things. So, keep track of the grid paper, and I want you to keep track of the bone folder. Oh, Marianina, I'm so glad you saw that. So, I've already filmed the first 3 in the series, and I will keep posting them. So, if you missed that, Marianina was thanking me for, on my Facebook page, you're going to notice that I'm going to be doing little, like, daily Stamping 101 videos, and they're just going to kind of talk you through the basics. So if you are a new stamper and you keep going, I don't know how she's doing that, or how do you do that, I'm going to kind of cover all those topics in my little videos. And then Marianina, if you scroll down on that post, you'll notice there's a link, and it'll show you, a picture, and it'll show you exactly what products I used, and then there's a link to my store if you need it, and for my online shopping codes. But you can also email me your orders. So if any of those things are like, okay, that's what I need now, let me know and I'll get it for you. Okay, so can you see? I'm randomly stamping. Hi, Robin. My light bulbs in Melon Mambo on the back of my cardstock. Okay, ta-da, finished, done. Now I'm going to change this up a bit, and I am going to swap this one out. And I'm going to grab this block, and hang on, wait, which block is this? Oh wait, it's block D. Okay, you will figure out what that's for later. I will tell you as well. So now we've got grid paper, notice. We had the bone folder, and now I have got block D. So I'm going to use that block D, and I am going to use, this is just my basic black archival ink. So I'll show you. See there, that one, okay. So I'm going to use that one, and actually, no, I want to do something else first. Hang on. Okay, so I'll leave that alone. I'm going to use, hi Sharon, there is my Daffodil Delight. So I'm squeezing it shut, and I'm squeezing the lid. Can you see that in there? I get some flex, okay? Now the lid touches the ink pad. So now look, it's like I have a little palette to paint from. Now, Stampin' Up! Carries these things. You're going to be like, whoa, that's yucky. The ends don't normally look like this. Hi, Darce. This is just because I have colored other things, and you just scribble the color right off them, but apparently I had a lot of color on that one. Wow. Anyway, but that's how you do it before you change. Now this one should have yellow on it. I was just using yellow. So I'm going to steal a bit of this right off that kind of little palette, and then I'm going to, I don't know, just kind of foop, foop, foop it around on here. You have to make that noise. Foop, foop, foop. No, you don't, but it's fun. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And you'll understand why in about 2 seconds. Okay, so now I'm going to take that black one. I got a piece of fluff. Defluff it. Don't stamp on fluff. And we're going to stamp this roughly over that. So do you see what I did? Now what does it look like? Got a little bit of light bulb light gone. That didn't work. That did not come out properly. Light bulb light glow? Sure, that works. Whatever. Okay, I'm closing the black ink. Something will end up in it. We don't need that. I'm going to get rid of this one right now. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I want to use this piece on here, okay, and I want to use this piece. But I feel like this one needs a little bit of texture. It's looking a little meh. So I'm going to move these things out of the way. Wow, you're cute. Oh, Sharon, if you could see me, I don't know if you'd say the same thing. And I'm going to grab my Big Shot. Okay, so we're going to come in with the Big Shot. If you don't have a Big Shot, I'm just going to be blunt. You need one. This is not I can go without in the stamping world. This is I must have in the stamping world. So find a way. Tell your hubby, I don't know, this is my birthday present. This is my Christmas present. You annoyed me today. I don't know, pick one of those things and go for it. But you need a Big Shot. They are awesome. They just add that finishing, I don't know, the finishing part where everything looks like it's like beyond professional. Sharon shared my video. Ooh, Sharon, I didn't know you could do that. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm moving my Big Shot off to the side. Pulling out that piece I did. Oh, we got that. That's perfect. So that little embossing folder that I was using, that one is the Sparkle embossing folder. Okay, so do you remember, we've talked about grid paper. We have talked about block D. We have talked about the bone folder. Check this one out. This is our snail. Okay, so now I'm going to take my snail and I'm going to excessively snail because that's how I roll. And I'm going to slap this one on here. Okay, I have to tell you the funniest thing. When we were in Thailand on that Stampin' Up! Incentive trip, which was insanely amazing, by the way, it came to my attention that paper crafting in Thailand would not work. Oh, there is Anne Granger, my Anne Granger, who I missed horribly on our trip. But I'm sending you lots of love and hugs. Okay, so yeah, as I get back to myself, holy focus, squirrel. In Thailand, paper crafting would not work. You can't keep anything dry. So if you have like, I don't know, you take a magazine outside, for example, possibly a new Stampin' Up! Catalog, everything gets slightly damp. Okay, you guys are going to have to answer quick. Tip it or straight? I know what you're going to say. You're going to tell me straight because you all have issues like I do, but I'm trying to we got to bust loose, guys. Should we do it? Nobody's saying anything. I know you get a delay, so I'm waiting till you tell me what to do. And while I'm waiting, what can I do? I don't know. Nothing. I have nothing to do. What do you think? Straight or tip? Sharon says tip. Okay, Sharon, you're the first person to respond. So we are tipping. Tip. Good. Okay, so we've got our little light bulb on there quickly. Now, the next thing, check these out. We've got some super cute, oh, now Corey says straight. Oh, Corey, I love you. Okay, so it says, love you, Watts and Watts. Okay, my maiden name before I was married, I have issues too, Cora, don't you feel bad. Before I was married, my maiden name was Watson. And it's actually, my sister never changed her name when she got married. Sorry, here's my old one. My old Stampin' Scrub, she stayed as Watson. But she often well, everyone just calls her Watt or Watty. So I was giggling when I saw this stamp set. Okay, I'll make it work for the crooked. I know you're like, oh God, is it torturing some of you? Don't get mad. Okay, let's take this Love You Watson Watts. How much do I love you? And I'm going to take a scrap of my Whisper White. And I'm going to I'm going to ink it up, so I'm just tapping it on my ink pad. Okay, Love You Watts and Watts. Now, I'm going to do it not just on that color. So, do I have, I do, good. I'm going to take the exact same thing, but this time, I'm going to stamp it on my Melon Mambo cardstock. Okay, so I'm just cleaning that stamp off. Not that going into black, it's not going to leave a mark in the black. Ink it up. Oh, and I got my block all nasty. Okay, so now I want you to watch the next thing I'm going to take out. So this is another one of those things you have to remember. These are my Stampin' Up! Paper snips. You cannot do without these. You may try to, but it won't work. These are like the best little scissors ever. Super sharp. Watch when you get them. You will slice your fingers. I did it many times when I first got mine. And then, I realized don't stick your fingers in the scissors. How's that learning curve for you? Took me like 40 years to figure that one out. Okay, so we're going to cut this little guy out. Can you, there, see what I'm doing? I'm just keeping it, I don't know, tiny, because it'll fit on the card cute. Okay, so I've got my Love You Watts and Watts. And then let's do the same thing here. Okay, my tongue's sticking out. Does anyone else stick their tongue out when they cut? Or is it just me? Actually, it's not just me that sticks my tongue out when I cut, because my boys do it, and I know they do. Okay. There, got it. Ooh. There we go. I can hear my kids talking downstairs. They're wanting to go boating. Life, yours goes to the roof of your mouth? Ooh, that's cute. I couldn't talk then. I was talking like this. Okay, so now I am going to take, do you remember those adhesive strips that we have, the Stampin' Up! Ones? So like I said, I just keep them like this, big sheets of them. This is actually leftover from like I think a paper pumpkin package. But I keep them so that I can chop them up, shooting stuff around, don't mind me, and do this with them. Okay. Let's do you like that. Oh, I like that better. I want the white part down on the yellow. Would you agree it popped more? Did it pop more? Is popping even a thing? I feel like I should be busting into 80s dances when I say it's popping. Love you lots and lots. Okay, now hang on. I want to do one little last touch on it. So I keep these little containers at my cabin, okay? And it has got my enamel dots in it. Now I've got packages of my old enamel dots, okay? So there's the bright, they were called candy dots then. And now we've got the enamel dots, which are these ones, which I love. Okay, so what should we do? I want the heart, but where should we put it? If you were a heart, where would you want to be? Love you lots and lots. Okay, I'm going to put it over here. Nope, not down there. Put it over here. There we go. What do you think? Cute card? Does that work for you? And then I'll show you my other one I made. That was another one I had done. So this one says, thanks a lot. I think you're brilliant. But so cute, so easy, and like a super versatile stamp set. Now, I should find, hang on. I'm going to show you one of the cards. Adorable. Thank you, honey. I'm going to show you the one that I got in my card swaps in Thailand. Just a second, I'm digging through my bag, but I don't want to show you them all at the same time. I kind of got to spread these out over a few days. I'm pretty sure I got one in here. I did. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to pull this one out. Check out that one. So there is a super cute Christmas card done using it. So exactly that same stamp set, just like you saw, but you can kind of see versatility with it there. So there's that same little guy on here, and then they use the Merry and Bright stamp on that one. And then threw in some super cute Christmas paper and a little bit of doily and some ribbon and kind of made it, oh, maybe this one needs, maybe they need rhinestones. Maybe that's why I feel like they're naked. Okay, when in doubt, stick some rhinestones on, right? That's my philosophy. Oh, there's Christina. Hi, Christina, I miss you. I missed your smiley face at school. Okay, let's do, if I were to stick on some rhinestones, where would I stick them? 1, 2, do one more, 3. We'll throw those on. There we go. All equally awesome. I love you, Cor. You need to be a school teacher, Cor. You're like the politically correct, perfectly fair. I love them all equally. I do love all my bunnies equally. Okay, this is super dorky, and I shouldn't say this out loud. I'm totally in kid withdrawal right now. I mean, I've got my own little bunnies, thank God, and I missed them when I was in Thailand, and I'm so glad to be back with them. But I miss my, like, gut-busting, laughing my you-know-what off at school with the hilarious things that my kids say. Okay, there we go. Threw some rhinestones on, added a little sparkle. So, ta-da! There it is. Now, I am going to try something a little bit new today. So what you're going to see posted on my blog is after the post. So I'll leave the video up, then I'll put a little link in below it that shows you the pictures of what what you can order to make these. And then I will, with some measurements as well, okay, just so you can kind of get that out. And then I'm going to also have, what was I just going to say? Oh, I think that's what I was going to say. That's it. Okay, now I feel like we need a special because I have been away for God knows how long and not been able to do much. So let's check this out. Our Watts of Occasion stamp set is $27, okay? So with that $27 Watts of Occasion, really, it's hard to take yourself seriously saying Watts of Occasions, just so you know. But with our Watts of Occasions stamp set, when you order it right now, I will throw in a free package of our mini dimensionals, okay? Now this offer is good till tomorrow night. let's say tomorrow night at 6 p.m. because I hope to have another video up for you by then. But remember, if you wanted that Watts of Occasion stamp set, and maybe you watched my Stamping 101 video and you want the trimmer and you want some Whisper White, awesome time, okay? But with that Watts of Occasion stamp set, you'll get a free package of the mini dimensionals. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining me. I've missed you all so much. Take care. Have an awesome day.